Hi, Kendra.
Hey! All right, I was going to have some fun music, but I'll turn it down. I'm excited. You guys are on. Let me get all my stuff. How's it going? Uh-oh, hold on. Let me plug in my internet just in case. There you are. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Oh, good. Okay.
We have 3 Kims on this call.
What?
We have 3 Kims on this call.
Oh, how cool. How funny is that?
And 1 Kendra. Sorry, Eileen. You need to change your name to something.
And then we have another, in the group, we have another Kendra.
Oh.
Are you feeding?
Yeah. So this is so cool. So
Maybe give him his bottle.
I'm super excited about this group, you guys. We've kind of revamped things. Hi, Margot. Can you hear us?
Not yet.
Not? Let me see if I can unmute you. Everybody. Oh, good. Margot, can you hear me? Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Margot, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hello.
Yes.
All right.
You can, but you don't have to.
Okay, so we're going to take a few minutes, just wait for a few more people to get on. But we're super excited. Katie and I and Erin and Jess are super excited about this group and just having a chance to get to know you all and work together to change lives. That's a pretty great game.
Thank you.
And we have tons of fun together, so
Yes.
that's the most important thing. Does everyone feel like they can hear okay? I'm kind of just chatting so that people can, as they come on, can make sure everything is working right.
Sounds good.
Thumbs up, everybody, if you can hear me okay. Margot, can you hear me? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
All right. I've got my hot tea because it's freezing here.
I got mine too. Do you have your Magnolia mug?
No, I don't. Shelby got me this one. It says talk to the palm.
Cute.
Yeah.
Erin, a conversation for another time. I want to hear about Celebration, but was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Despite my family's grumblings getting there, it was awesome and worth it.
Did they have fun?
They did. We've watched the show so much, so when they finally came on the stage and talked, it was awesome.
And were they like an inspiring talk or just talking about what's happening with the show and last season and all that?
No, totally inspiring. Never give up on your dreams. I mean, it was just really fun. So it was cool.
Awesome.
For those of you that don't know, do you know the show Fixer Upper?
Yep.
Erin went and got to see them.
I went to Waco on Saturday for their annual Celebration. And it's one day that that you can count on them being there because otherwise they would be crazy if they came there. But they came and spoke and it was they had concert, had all kinds of vendors. Streets were all closed off around there for vendors and stuff. It was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Looks like we got people still hopping on here, huh, Kim?
Yeah. Katie is on, but she's laying with her little one trying to get him to sleep. She just texted me, so that's why we don't see a video of her.
It was pretty cool. We got, at least if you put it on what is it? Gallery view. You have a pretty full. We have a pretty full screen here. It's pretty.
Yeah,
Good.
mine is totally full.
I know. I'm so bummed that everyone couldn't make it tonight because I was hoping that everybody could meet each other and.
This is a pretty good showing. So I'm just happy we can get as many faces, this many
Yeah.
time zones. We have a lot of time zones represented here.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I know, like, I feel bad for our UK women because we need to kind of accommodate them too. So we have to.
Because you guys, she reached out to ask what time. I'm like, I think it's 4:30 in the morning there.
I know.
It's 8
Yeah.
hours different.
Yeah, what is it? It's 8 hours from California. What's it? So it's 5.
No, I thought it was 8. Is it 8 hours from California? Maybe it is.
Yeah, it's 5 from New York.
So yeah, so we'll
five.
Yeah.
we'll adjust. And then we'll,
Ron still keeps in touch with his old buddy in Scotland.
and so you guys, for those of you that don't know, Beachbody is launching in the UK on Thursday. And so we have some UK coaches that we've been building relationships with, and or UK people who have who want to become coaches. They can't officially do it till Thursday, but we wanted them to be a part of this group because they're amazing women. And just so much fun to be with, so much to bring to the table, but just so that they felt a part of this group, because they're going to dive in when they can leave, officially do it on Thursday, but they're in and they're here. And so we really want to, we'll talk, Katie and Jess and Erin and I, about a different time because we do want to accommodate them. So I don't know how we're going to do that. I don't know, because we'll have to figure that out. It gets a little complicated.
Yeah, we'll do like a poll maybe in the group and kind of see what works for everybody, and whatever we can, even if we change it up on a week-to-week basis, just so we can get more people on, that would be great too.
Yeah. Well, we just wanted to take this time today. We know night meetings are hard. One of the things that we all stress on our teams is we work really, really hard. I know some of you work outside the home and have jobs and you're gone all day. And then you come home and you're like, it's about family. It's about getting stuff done. It's about connecting. And that's really, really important to us. So we want you to know that. So we try to be really respectful of your time. And even for those of us who maybe don't have a job out, we don't work outside the home, we're working in the home, we still know how important it is when kids and husbands or spouses or whatever are home, that it's important to connect. And so that's really one of our main values. We're all about connecting with people, with one another, and it absolutely, in order for us to be authentic, it has to start with our own families and our own relationships. And so with that being said, we won't keep you on forever, but one of the things that we wanted to do was, this group is definitely all about basically our Coach University or our Coach Basics. Between Erin and Jess and Katie and I, we're going to be pouring into all of you, and you're going to get all 4 of us who have been running our businesses for a while pouring into you and helping to grow your business. If you follow what we talk about, if you try it out, yes, some things are going to push you out of your comfort zone, but that's what being a CEO is all about. And you are now officially CEOs of your own business. And what I love about our structure is that each one of us has our own business, but we get to do this together and encourage each other and use similar things and get ideas from each other. It's such a cohesive way to work, but you get to make it however you want it to be. And so that's what's so great about this, that this is going to be an amazing group of women with incredible leadership. And we have revamped kind of our coach training, because as we've been doing this for a couple of years and having so many coaches come into the team, one of the things that we want to be cautious of is that we know it's overwhelming. I want you guys, just starting right off, to know that this is a real legitimate job. And if you were going into a brick and mortar business, you know that you would have training days. You would just anticipate the fact that for the first month, maybe 6 months even, you're learning the language, you're learning how to talk about things, you're learning about the products. It's such an intense time of learning, and you're out of your comfort zone every day. With that, so we know that we've all had to go to new jobs, and so we know that coming into coaching can be overwhelming. There's a ton of stuff to learn. And so what we've done over these last couple of years is you're going to get a chance to digest all of that and go through all of it. But we want to start you off with this Coach University or this Coach Basics with what you need to get started, to feel excited about your new job, to have the tools to be successful from the get-go and to not be overwhelmed right out of the gate. Okay? And so that's kind of the purpose for this. But the most important thing is first and foremost that we connect with one another too. And so that's why we wanted you to share videos today. We know that some of you didn't have a chance. For those of you that had a chance to share or upload a video or to go live, which we're going to be practicing throughout all of our Coach University, yeah, if you've had a chance to do that, awesome. We loved seeing your videos. If you haven't, that's okay. Now's the time to do that. We want to take a few minutes to kind of introduce ourselves, get to know each other, and as we grow in this group, we're going to be leaning in on each other, asking each other questions, working together, finding partners that we can work with that will help encourage us and inspire us and help us to grow our businesses together. So that's kind of what our agenda also is. We're going to talk about kind of expectations for the group and what we are hoping that you'll do every single day in this group for the next 4 weeks. Anything else, ladies, before we jump in?
I think what we'll do is just have just the 4 of us that are running this kind of, and I know you kind of introduced yourself today, Kendra, but maybe Erin and I know Jess is going to be on as soon as she gets her 5 kids in bed. So
She's amazing.
Shortly. Yeah, she's a bit busy, but she will be on. I know it's probably killing her right now not to be on right now. But for those of you that don't know me, I am Katie Bryant, and I have some amazing women that I'm just honored that are joining us. Kim is on with us, and actually I actually have 2 Kims on with us tonight, and Katie, and a few other women that couldn't be on. But I started coaching. Actually, I started coaching as just a discount coach, never with the intentions of coaching. I own my own interior decorating business, and although I loved it, it just wasn't fulfilling. And I started, I started working with a coach, and my story is a little bit long, so I'm not going to get into all of that, but just really, really changed my life in so many different aspects. And I kept thinking about coaching. And then I finally took the leap and shut the doors to my business and just started focusing on coaching because it just impacted my life in such a positive way and my family's life. And I was just loving how I was feeling. And I was like, I could do this for a living and help other people feel this good. Then I want to do this, and just kind of jumped all in. And it'll be 3 years since I made that decision in January, and it was the best decision I've ever made. And one of the best parts about this business is I've met Kendra and Erin and Jessica, and they've become, even though they're all over the country, they've become my closest girlfriends. And that's what's so amazing about everyone we get to meet that we work with. None of us are, Kendra kind of mentioned before, none of us are competing with each other. We're helping each other. We're working together. And that is just such an amazing thing to be a part of. And I'm married to my husband. We've been together since college, and we have 3 kids that are 16, 14, and 12. And they're really busy like everybody else's kids. They each play 3 sports all year round, and yeah, all good stuff. Everyone's happy and healthy, so I can't ask for more. But that's a little bit about me, just so you guys kind of know me before we start running everything. And then we'll let Erin introduce herself.
All right, guys. Hello and welcome. I'm Erin Kvistad. I am 47 years old. I am a mom of 3 boys. I have twins who are 14 and an 11-year-old boy. I am a 47-year resident of California until 3 months ago when my family moved our life to Northern Texas. So from Northern California to Northern Texas, and we are on a 100% faith journey, figuring out our next steps here, but coaching is part of it. And I'm just so grateful that my transition in terms of my coaching business was seamless. And it's funny because the first thing people ask is, well, did you move there for work? Well, we didn't. My husband's still trying to figure that piece of the puzzle out, and we're working on that. But my business, it was just great to say, nope, my business is portable. I can take it and go wherever I need to go. And actually, truth be told, it's been a really kind of a neat little thing to be able to add new people. One of the hard things after you get to a point with down the road with your business, and you have a lot of friends on Facebook, and you're trying to continue to grow and expand that, it gets hard after a while because everybody that's out there you kind of know, and so you're continuing to build. But I meet new people every single day, so I am growing my potential customers every single day. But just by way of background, to let you know how different we all are, my background actually is in law. I went to college and I went to law school. I practiced law for 7 years. I was then a stay-at-home mom for 7 years, was then a risk manager for a construction company for 6 years with my husband was at the same company. And just before I left that company, I had got back to doing Beachbody workouts. We had done them a number of years. P90X we did years ago. Insanity we'd done a number of years before. I had some health challenges, and I had to stop running. I was a marathon runner, and that was really my passion, but I really had to find alternatives. And so I turned at that point back to home fitness that I had found like success and a love for earlier, but it was becoming a more daily thing for me. And so I reached out to Kendra. So Kendra is both my coach and my dear friend, and she had just jumped into the Beachbody business maybe a year, not too much more than a year before. And I needed a program. I started with 21 Day Fix and signed up to get the discount on Shakeology, realized what a neat opportunity coaching was and how it really resonated, really stirred in my heart, my heart to help women. And Kendra and I talk a lot. So Kendra and I run our team together. We've done our business. We've kind of set everything up, and we do everything together. We call it Team LT. It stands for Lives Transformed. And what we talk about is helping women find their purpose, helping women find their calling. And so my elevator speech for what I do as a coach is that's still my heart. It's still my passion. But if women struggle with body image and weight and anything else that makes them uncomfortable in their own skin, then I have the tools to help them work through that. And we work through those issues, and then we can get on to additional, to moving on to other things. But if weight or health or nutrition or any of those things are holding us back, then we need to work on those. That's fundamental. It's a fundamental thing that we all need in our lives, is to be healthy. So that's my long elevator speech. Jess, you are up, sister. Welcome.
Oh, hi. Hi, guys. My name is Jessica Carey. I am a mom of 5, with the youngest being 12 weeks. She's right here. So sorry I'm late. Get used to that because I'm a mess. Here's our 2-year-old. We have a 12-year-old boy, 10-year-old boy, 6-year-old boy, and then a 2.5-year-old girl, and then 12-week girl. Anyways, there's a lot of them, and so I'm super busy. I'm a stay-at-home mom because, who can work full-time and have all these kids? So I came to Beachbody because I wanted to lose
Baby weight. Imagine that.
Yeah. My friend was posting on Facebook. She was having all these awesome results with T25. Hi. So, and she had just had a baby. So I thought, okay, well, I'll hop on this wagon. I had tried everything else. I just posted a post. Actually, that's why I was late, because I got stuck at writing a post. But I had tried everything else and nothing had ever worked. So I thought I'd give this a try. And it worked. And I'm kind of a coach by, I don't know, not trade. I've been a cheer coach. I'm a cheer coach for 10 years, and that's just my thing. I like to motivate people. I always have. Thank you. But I don't know if any of you have ever coached for a school district before, but you don't get paid anything. And so I felt like I had found my life passion in coaching, and I was making like $2,000 a year. So there's that. And so when my coach approached me and she was like, what if you started coaching? At first I was like, I have no time. It was my kids are all involved in competitive sports, and we're super busy with that. And I thought there's no way I could do it. But then once somebody asked me what I was doing and I tried to send them to my coach, she was like, Jess, you've got to do this. Like, you're already getting people interested. So I was like, okay. So I jumped in, and I don't think I've missed a month at Success Club since. I'm an all-star legend going on 35 months now, which means I've hit Success Club every month. So if you guys don't know what that is yet, it just means that I've hit that small benchmark that the company sets for us, just to know that we're driving our business forward. Was this what we're supposed to be talking about?
Perfect. We're just introducing ourselves, so it's perfect. You're one of the leaders of this group. But that's awesome. And so now we want to hear from each of you. So I could just start like in the top corner, and just go. Should we do it like that?
Well, I think it's going to look differently for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's in your top corner?
All the names.
I have Kim.
Kim, yay!
Which Kim? There's
Which
three
Kim?
Kims.
There's three.
Kims.
I am our Kim, our California Kim.
California
We
Kim.
love Kims. Did we tell you that?
I can't believe it. It's so awesome.
Here.
Okay, so Kim, will you just tell us, I mean, we could talk all night, and that would be awesome. But will you just tell us, just a little bit about just you and your family, and what drew you to coaching? We'll try to keep it just a couple minutes if we can for each person.
Sure. My name is Kim Westcott. I live in Northern California, very close to Kendra, and I was super close to Erin until she moved. I got involved when a friend started posting that she was doing a free ab challenge, and that was after killing myself at the gym for like 3 months and logging my macros on this app that was just super challenging, and I got nowhere. And I thought, well, I'll try this ab challenge. Sure, why not? And I loved it. I loved the accountability and the support online. And so I joined, obviously, and had really great results. And then a friend, I was posting, not, doing it for coaching or anything, but just posting what I was doing. And a friend's like, I want to do that. So then I joined as a discount coach and have just sort of been sharing my journey for 16 months. I'm a mom of 3. I have 2 boys, 21, almost 22, 18, he's away at Boise State, and an awesome daughter, 13, and married my high school sweetheart, 25 years married now. What else? 20.
Can I ask, is he fighting? Has he been helping with the fires?
Actually, no, he's home. We were in Mexico when it all went down.
That's right. Okay.
I'm very happy about that. My son is up there. He's supporting, he's with CAL FIRE, and he's doing a bunch of support stuff at base camp because he was also in Mexico with us. So.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, we have 4 women on our team, actually in our current challenge group, who are in Napa. One who actually lives in Napa and had to evacuate herself, but others that are all up there and supporting the efforts. So it's been a pretty interesting and really trying couple weeks for them.
Yeah, my husband's family, one of his cousins lost their home. It's pretty major.
Project.
Yeah, so for those of you that aren't from here, we like Kim said, we live in Northern California. I know on the news, because it's been a national story, about the fires that have ripped apart Santa Rosa, Napa, Sonoma, and Northern California, super close to us. And so it's been really absolutely devastating. Nothing like we've ever seen before. And we've had fires that have ripped through here, but nothing like before. So that's what we're talking about. So.
I'm 16. I'm about 16 months in on my journey. I lost 41 pounds, gained 4 on vacation, but you know what?
Right. Real life, sister.
It's okay. It's real life. I'm good. I'm not quitting. I'm not throwing in the towel. It's all good. Just refired me up. Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, Eileen, what about you?
Hello.
Hi, Eileen.
So Eileen, I live in Northern California, went to high school with Erin, and my current daughter is BFFs with Kendra's daughter. So I didn't know that connection until later.
Yeah, it's so
really
cool.
funny. I'm like, wait, that's the same thing that I'm seeing in these posts. It's really great.
Same girl.
I know, like, wait, what? So I did P90X years ago is how I got into it. And then, I did T25, I think, prior to really figuring out the coach thing. I think my sister and I were doing it through FaceTime or Skype. We were doing it like at 5:30 in the morning, so that kind of worked out for us. And then I think I was on a cruise, Erin, 2 years ago when you said, oh, I'm on this journey, and like, sure, I'll do a challenge group. I've done probably a few challenge groups with you guys.
You were one of my very first customers, I think.
I know.
I was gonna say, I think so.
And it's kind of worked out for me. I'd been kind of a stalker in some of these challenge groups because I just didn't have the time commitment. And then my girls, I have twin girls, so we have lots of twins, I heard, on this group, is turned 16 few weeks ago. Oh, here's their picture. See? They do, like, it looks like me, right?
Oh, they do.
So they just turned 16 and they're driving, so I've got a little bit more time now to
So Eileen has free time. She's a
commit to
full-time,
this. That's right.
full-time professional job, mother of 16-year-olds, and she's like, they're driving now, so I have free time. Coach.
I'm very efficient.
You are.
You are. Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, today I've already done errands. So I know one of the key things I want to add in as far as the accountability is just total health, mind, body, spirit. I'm all about that. And then also sleep and how important that is. And making sure Kim's post about throwing away the scale. I used to weigh myself like morning, night for like years.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm trying to like kind of redefine that and just feeling good and happy. So yeah, that's my story.
Awesome. Okay, next. Well, Kim Noto is with her son, right?
They're coming out of the dryer.
I think
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, hi. We don't want to bother you. Are you putting your son to bed?
No, that's Katie.
Oh gosh, no.
That's Katie. Okay. Okay, hi,
I
Kim.
don't care. Hi. No, I have a 20-year-old and a 16-year-old. I better not be putting them to bed.
Yeah, no. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what drew you to coaching?
Sure. So I'm Kim Noto, and I'm originally from Rochester, New York, and that is where I met Katie Bryant. So we actually lived in the same area, and I would see Katie's post, and probably Katie, I think it's been maybe 2 years, 3 years, 2.5, that I started with one of her challenge groups. I didn't always stay in them very well, I have to admit, but she's definitely encouraging, and I really like what I see. Definitely has done some exercising with the challenge groups. I love it. I actually was a dancer all my life and a dance instructor, so I know how important it is to stay physically fit, and it feels good when I'm doing it. I find that working full time, it gets a little crazy for me. I moved 2 years ago to South Carolina, so I'm seeing some of you in my sweaters, and I have a tank top on. It's not cold, Katie. Sorry, I'm not missing it. But at any rate, what else can I say? So I work full time, kind of a stressful job. Actually, I was probably on the phone till about 9:20. Not just my job, but just the second job with the family as well. What else? What else can I say? I'm kind of losing track here because I'm just chatting away.
Well, that's perfect. We're just so glad that you're here, and it's good. We'll have lots of time to get to know each other, but thank you for sharing that. That's awesome.
You're welcome. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too. Okay,
So happy to have you here. Finally.
Thanks, Katie.
All right, we have another Kim.
You have another Kim Bird. Do you want to share?
Sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. So last year I, with a girlfriend at work, joined a challenge group and did the 21-day fix with her and started trying Shakeology. So I did 1.5 rounds of that and then just quit and stopped it all. And then just a couple of weeks ago, I saw Katie's post on Instagram, a video just kind of her testimony. And in the meantime, I had already been feeling like I just need to get back on track with something. And so her story just affected me a lot and inspired me and made me want to look into it again. And so I was just kind of looking to join a challenge group, but then I just thought I would go this route instead. So I actually just signed up last week.
All in. That's
Yeah,
good.
so
Eileen talked about
so I'm just starting.
as a coach for her own accountability, and it's a real reason. It's another reason why we all do it is for our own accountability. When you have to get on and tell people that you are what you're doing, it helps you stay accountable.
Yeah, oh for sure. Yeah, so I'm excited.
That's awesome, Kim.
Where are you, Kim? Where do you
And
live?
about myself, sorry, yes. So I'm in Canada. Is there any other Canadians on this team? Am I the only Canadian?
No, you're
Oh.
the only Canadian, but not, on the
No,
call.
on this call.
You're the only one on tonight.
Okay, so I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, and I'm 42, and I've got 3 kids who are 16, 13, and 12, or 11, and husband. We've been married 21 years. I work as a bookkeeper at my church, about 30 hours a week, so it's busy, but I'm definitely going to make time to squeeze all this in and work on this too, because I'd rather be doing this eventually full-time than the bookkeeping. But yeah, anything else I should share?
That's great.
Awesome.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited to have you here.
I'm excited too. Thanks.
Okay, Margot, we got to hear from you today, but you want to just say hi and just and Margot posted her video, which is awesome, but maybe just a teeny bit about you again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm Margot. I live in central Pennsylvania. I am new to Beachbody. I've heard of it, but I didn't really know much about it. I've heard of, P90X, Insanity. I've heard of a few of those workouts. I've tried them over the years, but I've been a personal trainer for about 2 years now. I have one son. He's 16 months old, almost a year and a half. I can't believe it. I feel like I just had him yesterday. But my husband and I, we've been together since high school, about 8 years now. And, I got really into fitness because I wanted to lose weight. I was heavier as a teenager, and I just wanted to change my lifestyle. So that's why I'm just really excited to be a part of this group. And, because I'm helping other people, but, I'm connecting with people all throughout the world. It's awesome that I'm talking to all you guys, and we're all in different areas, but we're all connecting, and we all want the same thing. And it's just really exciting, and I'm just really happy to be a part of this group.
Aww. Me too. Oh, it's so awesome to have you on board. It's really going to be fun. I'm excited. Okay, I don't know who this last number is.
It's Katie, but she's struggling to put her kids to bed, so she's not going to be on with us.
Okay,
she's listening, so we can all say hi, but she can't talk.
Okay, so we're going to jump right in. We have about 4 minutes left, so this is the most important thing, that we get to know each other. And for those of you who are going to be watching the recording, who didn't have a chance to share, we really hope that you'll post a video or go live and share with us who you are and what drew you to coaching. So we just want to talk for a few minutes about expectations about this group, what you can expect from us as coaches, and what we are going to expect from you, because you got in this business because you want to have a business. So one of the things, like I mentioned earlier, that real briefly, is that when people start an online business like this, sometimes people think like, well, I can kind of cut corners and I don't really have to show up every day. And we're just going to kind of nip that right in the bud here. If you had a brick and mortar business where you had to pay rent every day, you would show up every single day. So one of the things that I love about this job is it's so legitimate that you have to show up every day and do the work. We always tell people, if you are about making like quick money, study any CEO of any organization. There was never any quick money made. Anything good that really impacts lives, whether it's your own financially or helping others, is going to take hard work. And so we're super excited about that, because you can work really hard and receive all the results from your hard work, and in the process have purpose to your hard work and change lives. So that's what's super cool about this. We're going to be posting every day in this group an action item. And what we ask is that you do it. And I know it's going to be sometimes challenging. It was for all of us. I know some things might push you out of your comfort zone. Do it anyways, because that's how you're going to grow. If you want to do something different with your life and grow a business, you're going to have to do things that you haven't done before. Otherwise, you would already be the CEO of your own business and not needing this, right? So we're going to challenge you and encourage you to do things that are going to move your business forward, and they might push you a little bit, which is kind of cool. That's what this is all about. We also want you to, this is a time in this group to practice. So when we have you do stuff, practice it. Keep going. None of us does anything right the first time. You guys, I am still working on my selfies, my posts, all those kind of things every single day. So it's always about practicing and getting better at what we do. We're going to have a minute left. Anything else really quick before we get cut off? Katie or Katie?
No, I just want to say really quick that please know in our group, like, this is a safe zone. So there are no stupid questions ever. Please know that you can go live and practice with your live videos as much as you want. So if you want to ask a question, go live. Don't get it all out and do it with us, because we want you to be comfortable. We want you to feel safe. And we're here just because we want the best for all of you. And we want to grow together, and we want you guys to leave this training feeling very confident and just ready to run your business. Although we'll offer more training after this, but we really want you guys to get as much possible out of this training. And there's so many things that we're going to go over in the next 4 weeks to make sure that you are going to feel very confident and will be successful with whatever you want to make out of this business. And as you can tell, we have really amazing women in this group, and I wish everybody else could have been on this call, but I feel like that was one of the things that we were excited with everybody coming together, is just the more we're like, oh, we're adding this person, she's amazing. We're adding this person, she's amazing. And we're like, this group's going to be amazing. Just because we just have so many women that are passionate, have great hearts, great intentions. And for us to have women like that joining us on this mission is just, it's powerful. It really is. So I just want to let you guys know all that.
So like Katie said, we're so blessed to work with you. It is such an honor, and we're here for each one of you. So we're going to get cut off because I want to be respectful over time, keep our meetings for about